YouTube, hello Twitch. Today we're gonna watch together the whatchamacallit, the live stream for, well, actually, can I even call it a live stream? They uploaded the video on YouTube. It's like it's not a live stream. The video is there already, you know. I don't understand what I understand that none of these kind of videos, neither from Endfield or from from Genshin or whatnot, are actually live. They are just pre-recorded and then they just post them as live. But it's all about the ceremony, you know, with their chat and stuff like that. So yeah, kind of weird. Enfield doesn't not really have any whatchamacallit, any countdown for their YouTube. Does not, like, it's kind of weird. And yeah, well, it is what it is. Let's watch it together, you know.
大家好，我是明日方舟周末地的游戏制作人海猫乐和物。时隔1个月啊，很高兴再次通过这样的方式呢和大家见面。今天我想和大家聊聊的是周末地的新版本内容与优化进展。在校园行正式上线之后啊，我们收到了许多来自管理员的反馈。
40-minute YouTube
与北部禁区啊，随着剧情推进，
bro, I'm still blocking stuff.
还是角色发丝、服装材质等细节表现。 看到大家留意到了这些花费大量心思打磨的内容，对我们来说是一件非常开心、非常令人鼓舞的事情。那当然，在分享喜悦的同时啊，我们也一直认真关注着大家提出的每一条意见和建议。那各位的声音啊，不仅帮助我们发现问题，也不断为后续的开发和优化提供新的方向。其中的一部分成果也将在这一版本中正式和大家见面。我们也非常期待各位管理员体验之后的反馈，希望这些更新能够为大家带来更好的游戏体验。 那么，随着武林的盛大裂隙危机终于告一段落，就在众人庆祝胜利的同时啊，一段小插曲却吸引了管理员的注意。那接下来啊，就请各位跟随雪松幽默版本 PV， 踏进那片被白雪覆盖的松林。在那里啊，一位来自罗德岛的朋友正等待着与大家相遇。
From Rhodes Island? Is she somebody from Arknights? I do not know I do not play the OG Arknights, so.
Master of Dreamscape, pray, melt the frost upon the gates of Dreamscape. Let fly the arrow that breaches the gulf of sleeping and waking. Raise the shadow sunk in deep reaches, and beckon the spirit wandering. The witchcraft spawn gets their energy by eating people's.
What is Andre doing there? Wait, what the fuck? Is that like an April Fool's? No, it must be an April Fool's, right?
It doesn't matter.
That's not an actual operator.
Amma is always with me. Everything is a gift from Sami.
Typhoeus, okay, I need her. 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 I need her.
Good. Dags att välja vårt byte. Ni borde frukta mig.
What is she saying? Is she speaking in Russian or what?
Amma, help us leave this nightmare.
The preview was a banger, though. Typhoeus, max potential showcase. Okay, so what was with the first one? That was more of a joke, right? Roar. Wait, this is guys for free. It's some kind of, you know, for free for Cena. Oh, it's an A rank. It's the first A rank. I've been saying this. People were praising Endfield for. Oh my. Okay, this looks great. We had the frozen area in Genshin, and we have it now in Endfield. But I wanted to say, in Endfield, people were praising. Actually, I can just pause it because it's like already uploaded. But people were praising Enfield for their 4 stars, or quote unquote 4 stars and 5 stars. The F2P of versions, because they have usages on other teams, you know. But I could not help but point out, right now we're at the still kind of beginning of the game. The 4 stars and 5 stars are slowly being replaced. It's not like the 6 stars are gonna be worse than them, okay? So slowly but surely, the 4 stars and 5 stars are just gonna disappear. And so on, so far, from the very beginning of the game, like across 4 versions, which was what, around 6 months, right? Like half a year. We did not get any new 5-star or 4-star. So there was that. But now we have a new 5-star. But why did they had to make it so goofy? Oh my, Typhoeus. Okay, how is it pronounced? Umbra of Frigid Eventide. I need her. Okay. She's nature, so she's probably gonna work with Arcane. Yeah, that's a possibility. I don't have Arcane. I should have went for Arcane. She looks too good to not go for her. Max potential 5-star operator. So this is from giveaway event. What does that entail? Please don't tell me it's something about inviting people to play the game. Please, I don't have friends. Have mercy on me. Wait, it's still part of Fooling. The Snowy Forest is part of Fooling. And it's just a small area. We are still in Wuling, boys. We are still in Wuling. And gear is a non-issue right now. I love the characters' accents in this game. I must mention again. Like, her accent was just perfect. I don't really know what language she's speaking. I believe it might be Russian, because it's, you know, winter Norwegian. I don't know. No, or not. Okay, this ice globe is cool. Cool. Patent. Echoes of War, new season. Okay, and we have the character event. Trial of the Bow. AC support, Chubby Lang attacks. Oh, okay. No. You know what? No, freaking no. I'm not redoing my entire AEC so I can do this freaking event. No. Parkour event. Umbral Monument, there is quite a bit. Quite a bit in there. The patch has meat.
欢迎大家回来。此前啊，我们一路北上，成功遏制了北部禁区的盛大裂隙，击败了阿莱克琉斯，争取到了来之不易的安宁。在本次支线故事中啊，总工程师安德烈在得知武林决胜胜利消息后啊，决定带着物资悄悄前往武林，想给大家一个惊喜。然而就在途中啊，他却突然失去了音讯。 那最后留下的线索呢，将一切指向了应龙关外的一片雪松林。而在大战之后啊，正好有所闲暇的管理员听说了这个消息，决定立即前往雪松林，尝试寻找这位老朋友的踪
We
迹。
can never catch a break.
所
We
幸
can
啊
never
在
catch
一
a
处
break.
被浓雾封锁的林间角落啊，终于找到了安德烈。可奇怪的是啊，自从踏入这片林子啊，无论是管理员还是安德烈，都始终无法走出这片看似并不广阔的松林。就在迷雾深处啊，两人偶遇了同样受困于此的旅人，来自罗德岛的干员载旅者提夫洛斯。
Reconvener
这位性格深刻的冰原猎
Typhoeus.
手啊，远道而来，本想拜访一位通晓萨米历史的老雪四。 谁
Sami.
知却阴差阳错与我们一同迷失在风雪之
Okay.
中。
Oh, you know what? If I were to be lost in a snowstorm, she is the one I would like to be lost with. Actually, probably I would prefer Levatain, you know, heat and all that, but she is the second
这片带有
one.
魔力的迷雾啊，不仅遮蔽视线，更会让人在不知不觉间兜兜转转，最终回到原地。那想要驱散迷雾啊，就必须同时摧毁组成阵法的多个符文。
So we are not going to like a snowy region. We are going, it's just a snowy
管理员需
mini
要寻
map.
找到恰到好处的角度，
You know, not an entire region
为
like
提夫洛斯
Pulling.
指明方向，再借助他手中的巨弓，将符文同时记
And
录
there is only
开启前面的道
one
路
6-star resonator in this entire operator in this entire patch.
那只有通过符文啊
Which I mean
激活山山
cool
的巨大
because
的
I'm
故事
gonna be able
我
to
们才能
get
承
her
担这些巨石跨越
100%,
幽深的
but
裂谷。浮空的攻击符文呢，则会无差别的攻击靠近他的人。管理员需要抓准时机，在他逼近前啊，及时
but
拦截。
did they learn nothing from the fact that Pengi was the only banner for 2 months
这位在
almost?
部族中拥有极高地位的萨满，能够施展原始技艺，制造树傀儡，守护自己的居所。
The
这
ants
些
are
物质造物身上有
attacking!
一层坚固的护甲，只有先击毁外层甲壳，才能够真正伤及他们的本体。而在旅途的终点，
They are going to
还
Isengard.
将面对一只体型庞大的巫术造物，它能够操纵枝条在地下穿梭，将
What's
敌
with
人牢牢束
the
缚不得
ants
动弹。
just taking over all
更令人
games?
意外的是啊，
There are the Lishi in Genshin now, ants in Endfield. I believe there are some 3 creatures now that are showing up in
也会在战场上
Wuthering
制造
Waves
出拖
too.
慢我方速度，造成持续伤害的地弹。不过，再强大的敌人也并非毫无破绽，只要仔细观察他的行动规律，把握好应对时机，相信管理员们很快就能够找到破解之法，从容取胜。至于这片林中究竟隐藏了怎样的秘密呢？提夫洛斯是否能够如愿找到自己寻觅
Oh,
的传
we
说
are
呢？
betting
答案就
Typhoeus.
留给各位管理员
Okay,
亲自前
best
往探
patch
索。
ever.
那接下来还是先和我们认识一下2位新朋友吧。
WB best patch ever.
大家好，我是《明日方舟中末地》的关卡设计师 Ra， 很高兴又和大家见面了。我们一直在关注管理员们的反馈，也收到了很多宝贵的建议。比如爵上线之后，很多管理员都有提到切换装备不太方便的问题，我们也围绕这一体验进行了调整，相关优化在未来版本将与大家见面。同时，我们也正在为后续版本做准备，更多全新的关卡。
Can you just jump straight? I'm kind of tired of them saying every single update. We followed your feedback. We are gonna do better and bigger. Like they are 10 minutes of their live stream is just that right now. Every single live stream. Like first time okay, second time okay, but third, fourth, fifth, like bro.
像雪松林之行这
We
样的
got it.
荒
We
原
got
旅
the
途，
concept.
提夫洛斯早已经历过无数次，这些经历也让他像熟悉四肢一样熟悉猎弓。他天性纯真，对萨米流传的神话与传说怀有近乎执着的好奇心。这位来自萨米聚
Oh
落
my
的年轻猎手，总是在追寻与收集各式各样的萨米故事，担心他们失落在时间的长河中。有时人们总是会忘记，面前这个害羞时会躲在书本后的女孩，其实早已习惯了冰原的生活，也习惯了随身带着野外生存所需要的种种器具，在漫长旅途中独自前行。初见提夫洛斯的人都震惊于那把与他等高的弓，然而为了传说四处奔波的他，早已熟悉了如何驾驭。
Trust in the guidance of fate.
The voice is just perfect. I wonder who the
作
VA
为一
is.
名自然属性的突击干员，提夫洛斯善于使用手中的巨弓，对敌人发起狂风暴雨般的攻势。惯于独行的他，不仅练就了一箭双雕的弓术，还有飘逸如风的身法。面对2名敌人夹击时，提夫洛
The
斯能够
first
运指
true
弹弓
bow
在
character,
空中
like
来下
long
展开
range
速射
bow
并在
character.
攻击间隙中闪转腾挪，攻守兼备。 作为一名猎手，给敌人布置陷阱也是提夫洛斯的拿手好戏。他能够凝聚多支箭矢射向敌人，并布下延缓
You
行动的
better
陷
not
阵。
approach the enemies when you are using her basic attacks like the others.
配合终结技的暴力一击，向敌人降下猛烈的箭雨。
I don't know, her AoE does not look that
独
good.
特的战斗习惯就是如何体现在他的招式之中。
She looks like she's a single target
追猎
character.
荒原，可以对敌人进行至多5段普通攻击，造成
Okay, let me heal myself so we can see the
大量自然伤害，
kit.
战绩风使穿林，提夫洛斯将起跳进入浮空状态，期间可以通过攻击移动，并对至多2名敌人进行5次普通攻击，并造成
She
自然
can
伤害。
move, it looks like she just
这也会
jumps
消耗
and
敌人身上的
shoots
自然附着，
in the
为
air.
提夫洛斯
No, no, no,
积累
go
启
back,
示
go back, go
期间
back.
可以
So, hovering status. Unleash 5 aerial basic attacks that deal nature, consumes the target's nature infliction stacks to accumulate signs for herself. She can also consume hunting arrows to enhance her attacks. Okay, it does, whatchamacallit, Sub Garbo Master, Snow China, I can't wait for the next therapy session with Envin. A Royan girl escaped to Wuling. Kind of, bro, I cannot, okay, so right now, I have an issue with my second monitor. Because of that, I can't really watch the chat at the same time as the live stream. So I'm sorry for my delayed answers. Like, that's kind of how it goes. And if I try to tab out and check the chat, it just blacks out. It's just garbage. It's because my power got interrupted and stuff like that. I don't really know. What exactly caused. I will probably need to get myself another second monitor, because yeah. But my concern right now, she's a DPS, right? How about whatchamacallit, where can I even check her? Like, does Arcane apply nature infliction? So she has 2 forms, DPS and Wisdom. I'm checking her kit right now. So Arcane, yes, she does. She applies a nature infliction with her battle skill. Okay, so yeah. You are gonna use Arcane in sub DPS mode. Then you are gonna use Typhoeus. I can't pronounce it properly. In DPS mode, and then you want to use probably Ardelia or Gilberta, one of the two. She feels more like cryo and not nature. How will her DPS be compared to Arcania? They definitely looked like a cryo team at first. I don't know. We'll have to see just how strong she's gonna be, I guess. And yes, she does look like a cryo DPS to me. She definitely looks like cryo, but they already have Yvonne as a DPS, so that's already covered. As for Arcane, Arcane can also play as a sub DPS, right? You don't really need to worry about that, I believe. One of them is going to apply nature infliction, the other one is going to consume them. It's kind of how Perlica works with Fangida, right? Perlica can also be considered kind of a DPS.
通过攻击移动，并对至多2名敌人进行
I'm blocking the freaking.
同时，这也会消耗敌人身上的自然附着，为提夫洛斯积累启示。而
Since
在进行空中普通攻击时，如果拥有劣势，则会自动消耗劣势，并强化提夫洛斯的攻击，额外造成自然爆发伤害。启示达到上限后，即可发动连续技野级重生，将启示转化为劣势，并向敌方所处位置释放剑阵。剑阵内的敌人持续受自然伤害和缓速效果。
wait, combo trigger. When she, oh my, okay.
浮空状态下发动，则除了原本的效果外，
So her combo does not really rely on freaking inflictions or anything like that. Her combo is about her getting max signs. How does she accumulate signs again? When she consumes nature infliction. Okay, I don't know how much nature infliction we are talking about here though.
劣势，并强化提夫洛斯连续技野级重生， 将骑士转化为烈士，并向敌方所属位置释放剑阵。剑阵内的敌人持续受自然伤害和缓速效果。
I mean, you can just translate this. She's using her combo trigger when enemies are afflicted with cryo infliction.
效果外，还将重置空中普攻次数，向敌人射出更多箭矢，造成更多伤害。
It resets her basic attack combo or count. Okay, so there is some element of skill here. You can do some canceling. Okay.
终结技冰山呼告。 提夫洛斯拉弓射出一支强力箭矢
，may see a massive natural damage within the
对
AOE.
范围内的敌人造成高额自然伤害。随即，提夫洛斯将进入浮空状态，并获得2只烈士。接下来的5次空中普通攻击均会在攻击落点生成
Do
箭
you
雨
notice
烈
she's
士。
attacking both? So they trigger hail of arrows. But look, when she's using her arrow attack, she's attacking both of them. It's not like a single target. For some reason, she's attacking both.
随即，提夫洛斯将进入浮空状态，并获得
Interesting.
2只烈士。接下来的5次空中普通
Yeah,
攻
she
击
just
均会
shoots
在
every. So her basic attacks are not just a single target; they are all actually multi-target. That means that she can consume multiple cryo. Well, I'm just gonna consider her cryo. Multiple nature inflictions on enemies, which is kind of cool when you think about it. They definitely changed her element later in development. Oh yeah, you can bet. I think that's because her ultimate hit bot on enemies is like an AoE mark. Did they mention that fires that hits the enemy? They did not mention anything about marking. Let me go to her basic attack.
了一箭双雕的攻术，还有飘逸般的攻势。冠斯善于使用手中的巨弓。
Wait, they
对
mentioned
敌人
something
发起
here.
狂风暴雨般的攻势。惯于独行的他，不仅练就了一箭双雕的攻术，还有飘逸如风的身法。
Oh
面对
no
两名敌
no
人
no
夹
no
击
no
时
no!
提夫洛斯能够跃至半空，在浮空状态下展开速度，
So she has
并
two
在
in
攻
one
击间隙
attacks.
中闪
Okay.
转腾挪，攻守兼备。作为一名猎士，列多洛
Okay, so no. It's not because she marks them. It's because she has inbuilt 2 attacks at once against multiple enemies. Look, the battle skill is the same. I mean, it's kind of a bit niche, right? It would have been cooler if it was like an AoE basic attack, but it looks like she can target just 2 enemies at once. She's gonna be a great boss killer, though. If anything, if not anything else. And again, being able to target 2 enemies means she can consume 2 times the nature infliction.
自然伤害，同时这也会消耗敌人身上的自然
And when I see her, the way she plays with hovering and stuff like that, I can't help but think this is a character that can just, you know how there is that debuff that stops you from dodging. I feel like she can just take advantage of that. This is one character that you don't need to worry about dodging because she is not going to be able to.
将骑士转化
The
为烈
enemies
士
are not going to be able
并
to
向敌
reach
方
her
所
that
属位
easy.
置释放剑阵，剑阵内的敌人持续受自然伤害和缓速效果，受到的自然爆发
I
伤害
mean, she
也
also
会更
has some
高。
kind of AoE in her kit, in her battle skill and the
除了
ultimate.
原本的效果外，还将重置空中普攻次数，向敌人射出更多箭矢，造成
And she
更多
can
伤害。
move while she shoots enemies from afar.
终结技
You know what?
冰山呼告。提夫洛斯
I
拉弓射
wanted
出一支强
a
力
ranged
箭矢
character that doesn't get close to enemies for a while. Like when you use Yvonne, her basic attack makes her dash towards the
进入
enemies
浮空状态，并获得2只烈士。
and stuff like that. This is what I was looking for. Too bad that I don't have Arcane though.
在终结技释放后进入的浮
They're
空时
gonna.
间。
Oh,
消耗
wait,
自
are
然
they
复
gonna
活
mention
同样可以
reruns?
为
There
提
must
夫
be
洛斯
reruns.
技战启示。
They only showed 1 6-star operator, so there must be
另外，
reruns to
如果终结
compensate
技
for
释
it.
放时，提夫罗斯已经处于浮空状态，则会维持浮空状态，直到终结技结束。了解完提夫罗斯的技能后，事不宜迟，让我们来一起看一下他
Okay,
在实
I'm
战中
back.
的表现吧。先来挑战隐痛风杯，溶解溃
Oh,
败
let's see what
这
team
关
they are
要
using
同时
with
战
her.
胜2只大水花子，难度可不低。
Wait,
一开
let me
场
predict.
我们先
No,
开启离动战绩，提
I
供复合
predicted
伤害
it.
加成
I
同时
predicted
操
it.
控提夫
I
罗斯口
predicted. So the Typhoeus herself with Arcane, get the subtitle, with Arcane, Ardelia, and it looks like they are also using Lino. I mean, it makes sense. Lino right now is the go-to support for everyone. She costs no skill points and she just increases your attack. So it makes sense to have Lino there. It's just the I am like it sucks that I don't have Arcane for Typhoeus, but at the same time, going for Lino was the correct decision. I'm just gonna say, Lino is just everywhere right now. She's the universal support. Like she's the shorekeeper of Endfield. Like I don't regret anything. That's let's hope, but Arcane already nukes most bosses. Wasn't Lino for Electro and Nature? I think so, but I believe she can, or was she just? I think she's Electro and Nature. I don't remember. Let me check her again. I have on another. I have on my freaking phone. So Lino is. She is Electro and Nature. Okay, she amplifies electro damage and nature damage. Does she have also like? Is she universal? Like, can she be used on every team, or am I tripping? Didn't she have like some kind of buff? Okay, I was tripping. She is just for electro and nature. Still, it fits perfectly, Angie and now the Typhoeus team. Yeah, I will say that between Arcane and Lino, I believe I made the right decision with Lino, just because she is usable on both teams. While Arcane, it's kind of hard to tell, hard to say. I enjoy my Lino a bit more because she does not consume skill points. It is up to everyone's preference, though. Yeah, and Arcane already one-shots enemies, bosses, and now you are gonna have Typhoeus. And the team itself is not that expensive in terms of skill points, right? Because with Lino, you are not going to consume skill points. You are going to have to just spend between her and Arcane, though. So that's going to be a bit awkward. You are going to use your Arcane as a sub DPS. I don't know if that's worth. Her attack buff from her ultimate is universal, I think, but her other buffs are for electro and nature. Okay, that's what I was remembering. That's a very expensive team, my god. Yep, this is the first full 6-star team. Like, fully. The Fangi team is still in the works right now. We just replaced Ardelia with Lino. There we're still using Perlica and Arknights, but this is full 6-star. I don't think we have another full 6-star team. Like the fire team with Levatane, Camille, Gilberta, and the other one is like a 4-star. Is like the lizard that buffs hit damage. This is full 6-star. So you know that this is gonna be the best team in the entire game when we are gonna have it available. I need to get back the trend.
接连触发艾尔黛拉和黎诺的连续技削弱敌人。这之中，使用绝的战技和连续技给目标迅速叠上2层自然附着。准备完成，我们立即使用提夫洛斯的战技浮空，在空中持续普攻输出，不断触发自然爆发，打出高额伤害的同时，刚好灵活地闪避过了敌人的攻击。此时触发了提夫洛斯的连续技，不过我们不急着使用，在起势层数攒满后，通过普攻可以随时再激活提夫洛斯的连续技。等绝连续技攒满后，触发了提夫洛斯的连续技，不过是。
Okay, so you need just 2 nature inflictions on enemies, which is, I mean, it's kind of impossible to do without Arcane, isn't it?
发了提夫洛斯的连续技，不过我们不急着使用，在起势层数攒满后，通过普攻可以随时再激活提夫洛斯的连续技。等绝的连续技冷却时间结束后，此时开启提夫洛斯的连续技。 补满劣势层数，并进一步放大输出效率，配合其他
This looks hot. This does look hot though.
输出轻松规避地面伤害后，5剑连发，直接带走2名敌人，轻松获胜。
Like it looks very hot.
提夫洛斯
It looks very very hot. She can just she does not really need the dodge mechanic, and there are countless stages where they kind of force you to not dodge, or they punish dodging, or punish your stamina in some kind of way. And it looks very fluid, and at the same time there is skill expression with attack canceling and stuff like that. I I don't know about having Arcane in a secondary position, though. I don't know if it's gonna be worth it. But for me, I mean, I don't have Arcane. I can only hope I'm getting Arcane by getting shafted on Typhoeus as a banner. I don't know. I don't know how broken Arcane is right now, and if it's worth using her as a sub DPS only for her combo skill, rather than using her as a DPS. And I don't know how Typhoeus is gonna be. But the rotation
直
looks
接带走两
fire.
名敌人，轻松获胜。提弗洛斯不仅对大型目
I
标
want to
输
see
出
the
强
5
势，
star,
他
the
终
new
结剑
5
剑
star
雨的
too.
群体伤害也十分出众。让我们来接着看看他在面对更多敌人时的实战表现吧。
Okay,
第一波
AoE
敌人是多支远
demonstration.
身前射。我们先开吉尔佩塔战绩聚拢分散的敌人，
She has
使
gathering.
用
Oh wait,
提
no,
供射中击
she
器
doesn't.
对聚拢的敌人造成高额伤害。
Oh, so she has different team or different team for AoE. It makes sense. It makes sense for Gilberta to be there. I mean, you can still use Gilberta instead of Ardelia on the other team. You are not gonna have healing, but you probably, if you are good enough, especially with her aerial combos, you are not really gonna need the healing. Also, I forgot her name, but Snake Girl or Reptile Girl, right here. For those of you that have her build, I know quite a few have her. And of course, Xaihi for buffing. This is cheap. This is a cheap team. You only really need Gilberta in terms of 6 stars. So it's not like you are going to break the bank if you need to use her. You can also use a cheaper version of
瞬间
that
清
team.
空了所
I
有敌人。
probably will
第二
use
波
this,
则
not
是
gonna
两
lie. I
只把
don't
移
have
动的潜力球
arcane.
手我喜欢叫它钻地虫。先手使用银石战技，等
Oh,
待几秒
Fluorite,
爆
that
炸，
was
叠
her
加
name.
第一层自然附着。我们控制提弗洛斯普攻的同时，再衔接银石的一系列技能，快速叠至3层自然附着。随后配合吉尔佩塔和塞西的终结技，提弗洛斯再度浮空5箭连射，直接一波带走2只钻地虫，华丽收场。
But that was not AoE.
从
What
刚
the what the heck are you talking about? That was not AoE. You showed her again against 2
在
enemies.
面对更多敌人
How she deals with large groups of enemies.
时的实
Am
战
I
表现。
blind?
第一波敌人是
I
多支远
mean,
身
you
前
just
射。我
showed
们先开吉尔佩塔
Gilberta
战绩聚拢分散的
gathering
敌人
them.
随即
So
使
the
用
answer
提
to
弗洛斯
groups
终
of
结技，对聚拢
enemies
的敌人
is
造成高额
get
伤害，
Gilberta.
瞬间清空了所有敌
And
人。
then
第二
you
波则是
fight
两只
the
无法移动的
2
潜力
more.
球手
Okay.
加第一系列技能，快速叠至3
So
层
that's
自
the
然
answer,
附着。
huh?
随后配
For
合吉尔
groups
佩
of
塔和
enemies,
塞西的
just
终
pull
结技，
Gilberta.
提弗洛斯再度浮空5箭连射，直接一波带走2只钻地虫，华丽收场。从刚才的实战视频大家可以看到，只要有能产生自然附着的队友进行配合，就算没有终结技，提
So
弗洛斯也可以在短时间
oh
内打
wait.
跟自然附着的队友进行配合，就算
Even without her ultimate, oh damn, do it. Talk dirty to me. I need a character like that. Damage without the ultimate. Oh my, I need that so badly. I did not pull for Mifu. I did not pull for Arcane. If Typhoeus was not a must pull for me before, now she definitely is. By the way, I need to get my avatar back. Yes, yes. I need her. Okay. The only issue is how the heck do I get enough currency until her patch? I mean, we still have like almost 3 weeks from this patch. And I have like 2 multis saved up that I did not use during the banner for whatchamacallit for Lino. Right now I probably have like 5 multis and I get a multi for free in the next banner and then I will get another multi for free or even 2 of them. So it's like 80 pulls I should be able to get already at my current situation, and with the 2-3 weeks that we have remaining, I should be able to. And besides, she's the only 6 star, so she might just last for the entire duration of the patch.
没有终结技，提弗洛斯也可以在短时间内打出高额的爆发性伤害。在攻击多个精英敌人的情况时，不用狙怪就可以轻松应对。
The guy that from the one from Echoes of War that you need to defeat in 1 minute is it's annoying me so much with Fangi because Fangi needs her ultimate in order to deal her damage. So having a character that does not require anything like that is just I still managed to do it, but it was close. I literally managed to do it at a microsecond, and I needed to change all of Fangi's equipment to ultimate gain efficiency. I'm not doing that again.
而且战绩的浮空状态还能灵活躲开很多难缠的敌人技能。可以说，提弗洛斯是一个兼具爆发输出与灵活闪避的强力。
Yeah, the fact that she can hover around. You know how many enemies just create waves on the ground, like and stuff like that. She can just dodge them by existing. And if the contingency contract returns, you are going to be able to pick the option of, no dodge.
级干员。除了之前已经与大家打过照面的提夫洛斯，这个版本我们还会认识一位全新的5星干员布切纳。这位
Okay, initially I believed he was like a April Fool's joke, but you know what? I actually start to dig it. Use the 5 stars, release some goofy 5 stars or 4 stars, goofy. I mean, the design is interesting, but does not really fit. Does it fit in Endfield? Like, I mean, you compare him with the other operators, and then you have this guy. Is he the first full-on creature? Like, we have full lizard guys, yes, but they are still kind of humanoids. This guy is a completely different branch of the species. So, I don't know. I do dig his design in a vacuum, though. But I don't know how it's gonna fit with the others.
包裹在玩偶服中的少女深受超郁综合症所困，总会突然毫无征兆地陷入沉睡。但在家人的
Like the most animal-like character is that guy, the lizard guy, right? I don't, and we have Dapan and the others, but they are still basically humanoids. This guy is again
与自己的努
something
力之
else.
下，他不仅成为了超郁综合症救助基金
It's a she. You don't see it, but it's a she, and she's an ambassador. What the freak is? No, of course they need the endmin. Like, if this is the ambassador for Etherside Syndrome Relief Foundation, these people in Talos 2 are cooked without the endmin. You know what? It's just
的代言人，还在怀塔商会的引荐下来到了中末地工业。对于普切纳来说，朋友与其他患者们同样是自己的家人。正因为感受过来自家人的温暖，他也希望用自己的方式守护更多人的生活。
she's fighting with Fred,
普切纳是一位物理属性的重装
physical
干员，
defender.
会毫不犹豫地抄上手边的一切去保护队友。作
Physical.
为重装干员，
Is she gonna
他
be
可以
used
架
with
起
me
棉花
full?
糖盾牌，格挡多次攻击。在挡下攻击后，普切纳也能抓住破绽，主动反击，给敌人来一记猛烈的头锤，打断敌人的攻势。作为
I don't know. Whenever I see a defender, I'm just thinking, is she gonna be better than Ardelia, who is a healer? And the answer is almost always she does not have buffs, so the answer is no. Yeah. And let's remember that we also have Amber. Like, we have Amber, right? Standard character, also a defender. I don't think they are gonna make a 5-star better than Amber just for the sake of it. I might be wrong about that. Maybe she has some buffs in her kit. I mean, let's just keep watching.
基金会的形象代言人，送礼物当然也是他的重要工作。当主攻干员陷入危机时，普切纳会及时送出礼物，为队友带来治疗。
Okay.
至于敌人收到的礼物就没那么幸运了，危险的炸弹还是难以逃脱的黑洞呢？全看他们的运气了。如果犹豫不决，普切纳便会掏出3份大礼，让敌人一次满足。顺带一
I want
提，
to know the lore for her abilities. Like, are her abilities really originum based?
还有隐藏款哦。普切纳保护家人的心意，从他每一次的举盾与攻击中都可见一斑。现在，让我们来看看他是如何战斗与保护同伴的。普攻、点心。
Okay, let me take again. I need to so we can see her kit.
长炸，普切纳可以至多进行3段普通攻击，对敌人造成物理伤害。处决敌人时将会造成大量物理伤害。
We are gonna
并
be
恢复一定
kung
记忆
fu fighting. I don't know why I'm thinking of that when I see her just slamming the enemies like that.
牺牲
Raises
可
a
以使得
shield
自
to
身
block
以及周围的
attacks.
干员获得庇护效果。在战绩期间，
Oh my god, she is supposed to work with Arcane and with Typhoeus. I mean, it kind of makes sense. They're releasing a A rank 5-star in Typhoeus patch, so of course there's gonna be she's gonna be like a support for her. Applies nature infliction, but again, if I want nature infliction, if I want a healer, I'm bringing Ardelia.
首次成功格挡可以延长普切纳的举盾时间，
I'm bringing
并返还一
Said.
定的记忆力。后续如果继续格挡，则会逐渐降低庇护的效果。在整个举盾
And
的时
this
间内
is so
受影响的
conditional. Your enemies need to attack you for this multiple
战员们
times.
都会变得更加不容易被打断。一段时间后，普切纳可以再次释放战技，这次释放不会消耗技力，而且可以对敌人造成自然伤害，并施加自然附着。当主控干员受到攻击时，
So the nature infliction and the second part of her skill can only be triggered if she blocks something, and it's gonna be a bit awkward to block stuff when you are not controlling her, because she's just gonna walk in the arena, right? So you are gonna press the skill button and she's gonna block on the other side of the arena, and you are still gonna get hit or stuff like that. You know Braum from League of Legends? I wonder if she will work like that. You know, you press her battle skill and she's just gonna stand behind Purena or whatever her name is. A dash, she's gonna dash to you and then block. If she does not have a dash to you when you use her battle skill, she will be pretty much unusable.
将触发扑
Oh, the combo trigger is very easy. When the operator is... You need to throw attacked or is hit.
并施加自然附着。当主控干员受到攻
Oh my god, you need to be hit.
击时，
It's only triggered when you take an attack. I mean... it's never gonna happen for me because I am so skilled and cope. But for other people, it's not gonna be that big of an issue, but it's kind of awkward to have a combo skill that's only triggered by playing bad. Like...
将触发扑切纳的连接技，点心还是礼物？扑切纳会
And
向主
it's
控干员扔出一
random
个礼物匣子，
what you
射
get.
掉主控干员。之后，礼物匣子还会从炸弹、手工作业和好吃的点心
Like
中
the
额外选取
gathering will
开
be
始你的礼物
useless against
不同的礼物拥
bosses.
有不同的效果
The stagger
伤害
will
对
be
敌人造成
useless
物理
against
伤害
small
并
enemies.
额外造成一定失衡。手工作业则会持续吸引周围的敌人，
And the
造成物理
HP is
伤
gonna
害
be useless if you already are topped up. So
而好吃的点心则可以继续治疗主控干员。
it's a cute, free, maxed out operator. You know, you can really ask for much.
每个礼盒都会随机开出炸弹或者手工作业中的任意一个。
Yeah, it's
大费礼
fully
盒有可以开出代言人的特殊赠礼，对命中的敌人额外施加反噬脆弱效果。
I mean,
讲完
that's
了技能效
cool,
果，
but it's up to chance.
此外，大费林礼
Has a chance to.
盒
Okay,
也可以开出代言
it's.
人的特殊
Do you guys
赠礼
like
对命
gambaing?
中的敌人额外
Was
施
the
加反噬脆
gacha
弱
not
效果
enough gamba?
讲完了技能的效果，现在我们就来看一下扑切纳在战场中的发挥吧。
She's gonna work
首
with
先，
Arcane
让
or
我
with.
们对阵老朋友白垩戒卫。大家都知道，白垩戒卫的攻击段数非常多啊，一旦被攻击到，就很容易被多段连拍，都有点还不了手。一开场，面对白垩戒卫的猛烈捶打，
Oh no,
我们
they
立即
they
祭出
they are
扑切纳的
using
战
her
技
with
持续格挡
Ivan.
攻击。
Wait,
白
I
垩
want
戒
to
卫
see
的猛
this.
烈捶打，
So, oh, she teleports to you.
我们立即
Okay.
祭出扑切纳的战技，持续格挡攻击，并衔接
So she really does a Braum.
扑切纳的连续技为队友回复血量。这样，即使在白垩戒卫的连续攻势下，伊冯依然能安然无恙地打出重击。紧接着，我们使用扑切纳的免费二段
I
战技
mean, non-ironically, should be pretty good on the Ivan team. Ivan is kind of clunky with her basic attacks, right? And can be easily interrupted and stuff like that. So having her like that 5-star to tank is kind of cool. It kind of sucks that the buffing capability appears to be random, that you only have a chance for it to trigger, and it's tied to her ultimate, which is not that easy to charge, I'm gonna guess, especially since you are not gonna use her battle skill over and over
让
again.
敌人蓄力，并施加自然附着，顺势开启伊冯和赛季的终结技，火力全开。随后，我们开启扑切纳的终结技。哎呀，这次运气爆棚，扑切纳直接开出了3个特殊炸弹，瞬间将敌人打入失衡状态，并施加了脆弱效
Okay,
果。
hit the jackpot, so
随着
Arts
伊冯终结技打出最后一弹，
Bro,
敌人硬
this character would have been actually cool if it had no RNG
身
involved.
倒下，完美收官。
Like,
其实
why the
这个战技
RNG?
可以快速产生自然附
Just
着，
make it
扑
do
切纳
all.
还能和提弗洛斯进行组队，为
Okay,
队友提
I
供强大的生
mentioned
存能力
about
这次我们就
teaming
来
with
挑战一
Typhoeus,
下
but
谁
again,
攻坚
Ardelia,
开局我们先
the
用扑切纳
Ardelia
的战技
argument.
快速给敌人施加自然附着，紧接着开启提弗洛斯的
Like
战技
Typhoeus
清
is
晰火
already
力
very
这时
agile on
敌人按耐
the
不住向
field.
我们猛
She
冲
is
过
not
来
gonna
没
get
关系
hit
我们立
unless
即
you
开
want
启
her
扑
to
切
be
纳的
hit.
战技完美格挡，纵使敌人的攻势再凶猛，也撼动不了扑切纳的防御。下一波敌人又登场了， 我们先给目标施加安塔尔的印记，随即释放普切纳的2段战技，配合安塔尔和银石的连击技与终结技，敌人的自然附着层数瞬间飙至4层。时机成熟，我们开启提夫洛斯的终结技，伴随着提夫洛斯的空中5箭连射，敌人被铺天盖地的密集箭雨瞬间蒸发。从刚才的实战视频，大家可以看到，作为一名重装干员，普切纳的防御能力十分出众。能产生自然附着的同时，可以更持久地为队友提供庇护和抗打断能力。终结技如果运气爆棚，还能够提供多种不同的增益效果。可以说，普切纳就是各种队伍里的坚强后盾。有了它，出门战斗心里总会更踏实。
And actually, it should have been pretty good as an A rank, if not for the RNG part. Why did they have, bro? Why?
在这个版本中，我们还将为各位管理员带来一张全新的解谜玩法地图——碎鸣。
What the?
这是我们对解谜玩法的一次尝试。我们希望以整座城市
碎鸣说明，
让管理员沉浸于街巷之间，在一步步探索中找出往日真相。一位世代维护3道中的中将为我们描绘了一座早已沉没于水中的旧日都市，而随着他的讲述，我们也将回到那座已经消失的城市。此时的碎鸣城青石桥即将来袭。
That does not look like a city. That looks like a gate.
我们需要寻找散落各处的备用零件，修好城中央的醒时钟。碎鸣城的潮水会随着时间不断涨落，当潮水退去，一些原本无法抵达的区域便会显现，可以进行探索。
It's quite big. It's probably underground.
醒时钟所需要的零件，有时需要借助漂浮
So some exploration in the tundra.
有时则要等待潮水完全退去，深入被侵蚀覆盖的城下，才
Oh
能将
my
零件取回。
blight.
然而，
Get your
每当潮水
Cyanide
再次
battles.
上涨，醒时钟都会将时间回溯到管理员初次踏入碎鸣城的那一刻。因此，管理员需要把握每次涨落的节奏，在有限的时间里破解更多谜题，赶在侵蚀潮彻底吞没城市之前修复醒时钟。当然，也不用担心因为一次没有完成所有探索而前功尽弃。虽然时间会回溯，但已经收集到的零件都会保留下来。而在中将的记忆里，留存的不只是这座城市，还有那些曾生活于此的人。穿梭于街巷之间，倾听他们留下的话语，也许还能揭开另一个谜题：那口随着武林人一路从谭健堂迁往天师府学院的3道钟，究竟有着怎样的过去？
Okay, kind of
随着
cool.
提夫洛斯的故事展开，
City exploration of the new map.
晚宫试
Trial
炼
of
也
the
将开启。
bow. It's not
在雪
targeted
松林
towards
的法场
Typhoeus
中
at all.
管理员将与提夫洛斯一同研究来自萨米的特殊剑矢，利用不同剑矢的特性挑战层层关卡。首次通关模拟训练后，可以获得包括千监狱在内的一次性奖励。随着挑战不断深入，管理员还能升级靶场，解锁更多剑矢类型，应对更复杂的挑战。
Okay.
在新的关卡
FPS
中
game mode.
管理员们需要随机应变，灵活更换剑矢芯片。不同的剑矢对不同的靶标具有克制作用，合理搭配往往就能事半功倍。至于不同剑矢之间还能组合出哪些有趣的玩法，就等待管理员们亲自探索了。需要说明的是，晚宫试炼活动期间，还可以通过完成限时试炼任务，获得包括千监狱在内的丰厚奖励。
How
而
much
在通关后
robbery are
人手训
we
练关卡
talking
每
about?
天还会发生一些不同的变化。
Ah,
管理员们或许需要尝试用
How
新的
many?
方式进行挑战。虽然限时试炼任务奖励不会重复发放，但希望这样的设计可以为大家带来更丰富的可重复游玩体验。限时活动结束后，晚宫试炼还将转为常驻玩法，
Permanent
管理员
game
们
mode.
继续体验。
I
武
mean,
林的恢复
they're
在
probably
建设
not gonna
仍
add
然是
more
一个
to
漫
it,
长
but
的
it's
过
gonna
程
be permanent for
集中
everyone
工
that
业
wants
可
to
以
redo
让
it.
这座经历灾难的城市更快的恢复
Okay,
生机。
bro, I'm not
在
redoing
本
my
次版本中我们
AC.
将迎来
Actually,
极限任务活动
never.
第2期
It depends. I'm not redoing my
在活动期
AC,
间
but
管
right
理员
now
可
I
以获
have
得现实
so
配方
much free
生产特
space,
殊
you
援助
know.
产物，提交至武林据点，获得武林调度券与援助成果券。
It depends
援助
on
成果
what
券
kind of
可以在现实兑换
PS
商店中
blueprint is
换
gonna
取丰
have.
厚奖励。与此同时，活动期间武林地区对应据点产出调度券的效率也会大幅提升，帮助管理员们更快地积累资源，兑换需要的物资。此外，我们也对商店兑换进行了优化，据点页面新增了限时兑换入口，提交产物后可以更快前往兑
Wasn't
换。
that
首次
already
进入商
there
店时
before?
也会默认选中1期商品。
I might
当第1期兑
not
换完之
remember
后，
it
则会
right.
自动跳转至2期商
Okay.
店。希望这些优化
I will
能
have
让
to
管理
check
员
the
在兑换
blueprint.
奖励时
If
更
the
加顺畅。
blueprint requires like
相信各
green
位管理员
gas,
都
blue
对
gas,
完成
go
跑
out
道
of
很
my
有
way
印象
to
吧
just rewire my
同时也
entire
会看到
base,
市
then
民
they
们在跑
can
道上锻炼的
eat
场
their
景。
robbery.
在
I'm
版
not
本的
doing
下
that
半程
stuff.
中
But
将
it
开启
if only
趣味活动跑者运动会， 一房也来到了
But if
武力，
only
可以
if
在
only
现实对话
requires
上
some
面进
basic,
暴跑出击。
changes. I have like 3 bases right now that are completely empty. I'm only using the Yunlin pass and the Wuling factor. So I don't mind directing some resources to a 3rd base. But if they are using green gas, that's gonna be that's gonna throw my entire production chain out of
活动
the
期间，
loop.
管理员可以获得限时配方，生产特殊援助产物。活动期间，更快的积累据点页面新12民们在跑者运动会。一房也来到了武
Lunars,
林，邀请
this
管
is
理员加入
probably.
这场
Oh,
武林的
gee,
盛会。
Ivan comes
从城外
to
山道小径
nice.
到
Wait,
城
it's
内
in
屋顶，
October.
甚至到半
It's
空
in
中，
October.
都将成
Okay.
为奔跑的舞台。管理员在特制的赛道中，
October 1st. So this patch is gonna last for like
可以
42
全速
days,
冲向终
but
点，
they only
也
have
可以
one
利用充足
operator.
的探索
They
时
need
间
to
完
add
成
some
龙泡泡及时收
reruns.
起。赛道内设置了弹射装置、涡流团等机关，管理员可以合理利用它们，更快
So
地完成比
parkour,
赛。
yep.
当然，想要轻松获胜，可也没那么简单，也别忘了小心沿途的各种减速陷阱哦。在规定时间内抵达终点，即可获得包括千金玉在内的丰厚奖励。而随着收集气球的数量不断增加，还能解锁包含纪念道具、滚动龙泡泡特饮在内的一系列里程碑奖励。期待各位管理员在这场盛会
Yep.
中一展身手，跑出精彩，创下佳绩。同时，游戏内也会
Web
开启
event.
网
I
页活
don't
动，
give 2
融
dimes
合
about
山
web
团段，
events.
来融合相同的山团段，点亮图鉴，最终找到黄金管理员吧。山团团们也会发动各类战绩，助管理员们一臂之力。在活动期间完成对应的任务，即可获得包
I
括
don't know
千金玉
why
在内的
they are
多种
always
奖
so
励。
fixated on web events.
本次版本中，常驻玩法以托风杯与战争回响也将迎来更新。引托风杯将新增高难挑战玩法幽影克行，管理员们完成同步开启的限时活动。
Okay, so there is they are adding an additional high difficulty mode to Amber Monument. I mean, Amber Monument. It was kind of a joke for a long time. It was just way too easy. So now they're
风杯
adding a
龙克饮
new
即可获得包含千金玉在内的多项奖励。战争回响则会先后开启虚项与
2
测试两个全新赛季，
seasons. Huh?
每个赛季都会在持续轮换旧有关卡的基础上，各新增3个关卡。希望随着版本更新，可以为管理员们不
I
断提供
mean,
新
the
的
more
体验
they
组合
add,
与关
the
卡。
more robbery
同
I
时
get. So I
也
don't
期待着
care.
管理员们能通过战争回响持续发掘
Give
战
me
斗的多种可能
Give
性。
me as
装备
many
方面，
stages
我们
as
对
you want.
潮泳装备组与
And now I
长期
don't
装备
really
组
care about
集
the
成实训装备组进行
gear.
了部件
Add
更新。
how many
版本更
gear
新后，
art
管理员
sets you
抵达
want.
武
I
林地
can
区
just
即可获
use
得
the
集成实训
previous
装备制造模板。与此同时，全
Pyrox
新装备
in
组、显光
gear
装备组也
parts
将正
for
式
it.
上线，希望能为管理员们提供更多不同的战术搭配选择。此外，本次版本中塔金集换也将持续上新，包括2张全新唱片、启天、五相救以及全新飘摇动作、提弗洛斯、
I need
长
this.
石、伊冯、潮流
Oh
热舞
my
等
no!
趣
I
味内
need
容。
this.
在装饰物品方面
Look at that
常识
Ivan
衣服
throwing it
潮流
back.
热舞等趣味内容。在随梦的常识、衣缝、潮流热舞等趣味内容。在装饰物品方面，则新增了4款全新装饰：鞍马的关
I
切、
also
显
like
梦、
the
炙热宴
Amma
会以及
Standard
彩
Love,
虹。
the orb.
放下水晶球，静静欣赏受主踏雪而来的身影，祈祷它能带来祝福。
I feel like at this point they should introduce a house system. I know that technically the junk is our house and we have a workspace there, but an actual house. So we can use these decorations not just in the open world, but in our house. When you go there and we see all these things with memories and stuff. In Genshin they added that train, and in that train you can place. Well, it's kind of limited, but you can place the tokens that you get from your
写梦
journeys.
能够将梦境分享给他人。不过，大概也会有人问你，梦中猎手这个动作到底是什么意思？伊冯带来了一个考架，这下无论身在何处，都能随时举办一场热闹的宴会。不过，宴会在哪里开场，可就由管理员们说了算了。想要见到彩虹，往往需要天时地利，而现在只要你愿意，任何地方都可以升起一道彩虹了。除了新的装饰物品之外，随身装置也迎来了新的扩展。本次版本新增大、中、小3种加速单元。
Nice of them to pick to let you pick all the mats for crafting. Bro, don't cope it. They must. Like there is no way they added the quality of life in the previous patch, and they're gonna take it this patch. Like no way. I refuse.
干员在武林地区行动时，冲刺所需的体力的恢复速度。
Oh wait, this is actually
让
useful.
管理员们在跑图时可以更加顺畅。
I mean, if you don't plan to release mounts like cars and stuff like that,
更高
some
规格的加速单元获得的提升效果也更强。新的加速单元同样可以通
stop. There is barely any change. There is barely any freaking change. Okay,
过塔
like you
及
barely
切换
can
来
see
获
the
取。
change.
未来我们也将继续推出更多
Are,
类型。
why are they always afraid to add more transportation methods? Like even in Wuthering Waves, you have the bike, right? But bro, the bike is it just sucks for the new region. It does not match it aesthetically. Just give us full unlimited sword flight. You know, the enemy node is so limited that nobody in the right mind is gonna use it outside of maybe for role play. And even for Xing Shao, you know, her sword flight is still limited. It's nice, but it's still limited. Why? We have flight in game. The bike can fly. So why can't they just add sword flight, right? For the region. That actually matches it. Are they afraid that the money from the bike, bro? Just add different sword flights, you know? Have some swords leave an ink pad behind them or different decorations for the swords. Like they can do the same thing with the swords. Just they're not planning to keep the bike forever, right? After they just said that they're going to introduce a new transportation method in every region. But besides the point is, for some reason, all the games are kind of keeping it close to their chest, like methods of exploration to make it easier.
更加有趣、实用的地区专属随身装置，还请各位管理员们敬请期待了。
This is good, but oh right, it's also only for Ling. Like they're acting like it's such a huge. They're acting like it breaks the game. It doesn't. It truly doesn't.
玩法，接下来我们为各位观
It's like they're forcing you. They're like, do you see this great like pace, like this great landscape right here? Why do you want to go faster? No, take your time to appreciate how well we did it. And I'm just opening the map and pressing on the TPA points. Like, you know, here is the funny part. In Wuthering Waves, I do not really use TP points anymore. At least not in the same region. I use them usually to travel between different regions, like between La Hairoi and between Mengzhou, because there is no other way to reach them. But right now, I would rather just go with the bike because it's fast than having to go through a loading screen. Like, don't they have stats for this? Just do the same thing. Add some mounts, add some stuff like that. In Endfield, though, I don't really care about mounts. There are many operators with cool dashes, and I want to experience these dashes more. Like Lino. Her dash is so cool, but it's purely cosmetic. Make her go a bit faster, make her maybe hover a bit off the ground, you know. You don't have climbing in this game, so being able to fly a little will go a long way, will be a cool exploration tactic, stuff like that.
更多版本活动信息。随着新干员提弗洛斯加入中国地啊，我们还会开
After version release, 30 September. Wait, what? How long do we still have? I mean, we have like 30 September. Wait, what the fuck? Isn't this phase 2? Endfield 1.5 release date. Oh no, it's from 1 to 30 September. Okay, so this lasts for a month. Oh, this version is gonna last for a month?
新一期特许寻访东列。前面为大家介绍过的新干员提弗洛斯将会在当期寻访中获得概率提升。在特许寻访东列快要结束时呢，我们将会迎来一种新的寻访类型。
Oh, the reruns. Okay, never mind.
绚丽异彩第一期，那全部可能出现的6星干员为伊冯、于静、黎峰、艾尔。
Bro, it's Ivan and the gang, and the standard gang. tell me that you can choose for which one to go. Otherwise, you literally got you guys literally mega shafted Ivan.
别里进位，伊冯呢将在寻访活动中获得概率提升。需要注意。
Oh, so it's literally just a rerun. In Resplendent Refactor, perform a certain number of headhunting attempts to earn corresponding reruns. After performing 30, you'll receive 10 bonus recruitment attempts, which count as one free 10 headhunting attempt. Do they count towards PT? Probably not. Like, they don't usually count for our banners. Or maybe they do. Like, if they do, then you only need to do 90 pulls to reach the 120 PT. Okay, so this is gonna be carried across different banners. So this is just gonna, and they mentioned how Ivan is the rate up. Okay, so Ivan is rate up, and the others are just the standard characters that you normally can lose the 50-50 to in regular ways. But here is the thing: in Endfield, besides the, you know, that's the end of the patch. No, I don't know. It's probably gonna be. They mentioned one of the events started on 1st of October. So I think the patch is a regular 42 days, but maybe there is a second rerun banner or stuff like that. So what I'm thinking right now is on Endfield, on any other game, this will be great. But in Endfield, you are having the previous two premium characters on the normal banner, right? The Ivan banner that we had also included a chance for you to lose the 50-50 to Gilberta, and I think it was Levatain or stuff like that. So you don't have that additional chance here. And it kind of counters for these free attempts. Now, if they count towards the PT, that will be great. But if they don't count towards the PT, is this rerun banner better than the initial one? I don't. It's hard. When I pulled for my whatchamacallit, for my Rossi, I got Tantang, which I did not have. Like, just from that perspective, I will say it's better to just pull on the normal banner than on the reruns. You also have a chance to get dupes for premium characters. So, yeah, I don't know. It looks like they're trying a new approach for this, because before it was just full shafting. It was kind of shafting, right? On the previous attempt for rerun banners. Now they're trying to just rerun. Is it that hard to just copy paste the initial banner? Like, is it really that hard? Wait, I had to.
重构寻访的规则与其他寻访不同。
I'm dropping frames. What the freak is happening with my net? Okay, saved. I started dropping frames for some goddamn reason. Knowing them, they probably won't count. Yeah, that's my fear too.
30次、60次、90次时呢，都将额外获得10次加急招募。前120次寻访必定获取当期概率提升的6星干元。每累计寻访240次呢，也可以获得当期。
Why 240? Like, I still don't understand why 240 for additional dupes. Bro, the dupes in Endfield, luckily, are low value already, right? They are fully low value. People are only pulling, they are pulling more for the freaking art than for the actual benefits to the character's strength. And you just double the PT for them. That's just, this is, it's like they are trying to stop you from spending money.
概率提升的6星干元信物。那其中啊，刚刚提到的3次累计寻访的加急招募奖励呢，获得进度以及领取状态，还有前120次寻访必定获得当期概率提升6星干元的保底进度，以及每累计寻访240次可获得的当期概率提升的6星干元信物的累计进度，都会在后续的重构寻访、绚丽异彩的第2期、第3期等等这个同名系列中啊得到继承。 也就是说，属于同名系列的重构寻访中的抽取进度存在继承机制。与此同时啊，重构寻访有 最多80次寻访必定获取。
So just like the regular.
那该机制啊，仅在重构寻。
Oh, holy shit! It's only shared across all refactor. I mean, it's kind of how it goes, but it's still disappointing to hear.
寻访该类型的寻访间互通。接下来是武库交易所，新版本中将伴随特许寻访东列上架一把全新的6000施术单元。
Does that look like a weapon that? Why does this? I mean, it's an arts unit that uses a bow. It's okay. Kind of weird choice for weapon design, but you know what?
而随着重构寻访的开启啊，武库方面呢也会限时开放一种新类型的武库生灵。
Okay, and they are just rerunning her signature weapon.
6星武器艺术暴君将会得到概率提升。点绘生领第1期呢，将与绚丽异彩第1期重构寻访同期开放，同时结束。那类似的重构生领的规则呢，与其他武库生领不同。以点绘生领为例，前8次生领内呢，必得当期概率提升武器艺术暴君的进度，以及累计8次生领后的重构生领。
Oh. So there is some kind of rebate if you also go for the weapon.
奖励的累计生领进度呢，也将会在后续的点绘生领第2期、第3期等同名系列间继承。
There is some kind of rebate. I want to know what are these rewards that they are talking about.
详情公告了。伴随相应的寻访啊，提夫洛斯干员试用活动将会同步开放。在版本更新后啊，提夫洛斯的叙事活动《雾影东梦生灵》中将会随之开启。各位管理员可以与他一起探索应龙关外那片神秘的雪松林的奥秘。7日签到活动阻力扩语也将同时上线。
Yeah, the usual.
管理员们登录完成签到，可累计获得包括5张限时寻访凭证在内的奖励。和过往版本一样，采购中心的集成配额交易中啊，也会新增可兑换对应寻访的5张限时特许寻访凭证。
Was this Arknights livestream? Yes, it is. This is so idiotic. They are not worth double pit, and they're asking every patch why we don't pull sequences in the survey.
管理员可以通过自选箱获得自选武器补给，包括全新的6星。
They are making some weird choice. I don't mind. As an F2P player in Arknights, I don't mind. I can get all the characters. I believe the only characters that I'm missing right now are Arcane and... Do I miss any other character? And Mifu. Arcane and Mifu are the only characters that I'm missing. And that's because I got shafted after shaft after shaft for like 3 banners straight. You know? But other than that, I could pull for every single character. And that's kind of crazy for an F2P. Especially when I could get also their signatures. You know? But really, I'm just thinking about the game from a money perspective. Because more cash... more features. At least that's the case in most games. Of course, they can also get greedy about it and just ruin everything. But that's besides the point, you know. There are whales in this game, you know, but you just discourage them with stuff like this. Again, I don't mind the dupes being low impact, but just don't overcharge them like that. Like that, not only the dupes are low impact, but the cost for them is doubled. Just keep the regular PT, you know. Don't look like that you are punishing them.
以及还可以获取全新名片主题、梦石药液、头像冰结的轮廓、头像框、血丝规则等多种奖励。随着新区域雪松林
I just realized something. Imagine if the rerun banner already counted you getting Ivan. And the PT is to now they are not gonna do anything like that, but it will be so funny. You know, you just open the rerun banner, but you have Ivan, so you don't have the 120 PT, you already have the 240 PT.
开放，我们还会同步开启
It will be so
雪降森
funny.
林引入活动，欢迎管理员们来到林中探索。在雪松林中
Also,
完成解锁
livestream is a bit much
开启
said.
协
They
议存箱
they
等
just
各项任务
uploaded the
即可获得
video on
丰厚奖励
YouTube. And again,
随着
none of
全新玩
the
法地图
games,
森林开启后啊
these are all
还会开启
exploration
对应
events.
引入
None
活
of
动
the games actually are doing the live
在这
stream
片
live.
新
They are
边野
all
过程
kind
中
of
探索
pre-recorded,
往
but
昔
still,
故
it's
事
all about
完
the
成
sense
相
of
应任务
ceremony,
获
you
得
know?
活动奖励。在雪松幽梦版本的后半程呢，
I
将
want to
迎来
know
限时签到
until
活动
when this patch really lasts. There is only one 6-star operator in
即可
here.
获得包括头像、跑
So
动
is it
行径
gonna last the
进入
usual
滚动
6
龙泡泡克
weeks
在
or
内的
what?
丰厚奖励。说完了6星干员啊，让我们看看全新的5星干员铺千大。 那想必管理员在前面介绍后啊，就在好奇它的获取方式了。
Cheese for
这
free.
一
You
次啊
mentioned
普希纳
that
为
from
各
an
位管理
event.
员带来了一份特别的礼物。在这一版本中啊，馈赠活动我们的大菲林来袭将会开启。那管理员们登录即可直接领取全新5星干员普希纳以及全新5星武器点心时刻。
Desert.
此外，作为馈赠活动奖励干员与武器啊，这位干员与全新武器不会在近期立即加入干员寻访与武库申领。不过，管理员们也不需要担心潜能提升的问题。本期馈赠活动的任务奖励中啊，将会包含普希纳的5个干员信物以及额外5把武器点心时刻。
So what are these giveaway
完成对
missions
应的馈赠任务，
implying?
轻松将普希纳
I don't have
与点心时刻
friends, so
提升
please
至
no
完全的状态了
return
管理员
missions
可
or
千万不要
whatnot.
错过了。最后啊，理智补给限时活动在
Okay, the patch lasts 42 days. Look, it goes all the way to 8 October. So it is a regular sized patch.
本持续期间也会先后2次开启。活动期间每日完成指定任务。即可
No, no,
获
no.
得应急
The
理智战
banner
绩
for the
以及
6
消耗
star
许可
is I'm not F2P in Arknights Endfield anymore. I'm buying the monthly pass. I mean, do you do it in a like, you know, the F2P monthly pass, or you actually buy the purchased battle pass? The F2P battle pass is so good that I frankly cannot bring myself to purchase the paid one. The game is too pay friendly. I don't know what to tell you. I am not incentivized to spend anything here. But anyway, they mentioned only that the banner for Typhoeus is gonna be until 30th of September, from 1st to 30th. But they did not mean that, but that doesn't mean the patch ends then. It looks like this event is gonna last until 8 October. So this tells me that we, at the very least, is gonna be 5 weeks, probably 6 weeks long, the regular stuff. They are just extending Typhoeus' banner because you know how they did it with. So they are not running the only banner the whole patch. I never saw that. I believe they did the same. I don't remember, but I think they did it one time also. They made the rerun banner take the last like 2 weeks of the patch. You know, and they saved that time just for it to pull on the rerun banner. And of course, it was a disaster because the rerun banner sucked and nobody pulled there. But they did it before. I don't remember what patch it was. Was it Fungi's patch? I don't really remember. Is there a good added feature? I mean, we're going to see now. We're at system optimizations, so now we're going to know.
在先前的版本前瞻中啊，为大家预告过的系列优化内容也会在这个版本正式落地。首先是交互与易用性方面，在剧情对话中啊，我们新增了隐藏按钮提示功能。现在管理员可以隐藏按键和对话文字，截取更具沉浸感的游戏画面，收藏、分享那些喜欢的剧情瞬间。同时啊，隐藏界面也支持与自动播放同时开启。管理员可以
look at the snow. Is this like is this because of the cutscene, or is this gonna be a feature? You know how you have wet effects? Are they gonna add snow effects now? That would be cool. I will actually want to see it. But if they add an operator like like Hyuki that can start to alter weather, or like Yan Yang, you know, Yan Yang makes it rain. Like that feature will go so hard in Endfield where you have wet mechanics. In Wuthering Waves, they started adding wet mechanics too with summer skins and stuff like that. Probably because of Yan Yang, you know, and Hyuki being able to make it snow and having the characters just getting a snowy look like that will be so fire.
通过这一功能啊，更沉浸的享受剧情了。在日常任务方面啊，会客室也迎来了一些优化。现在新增了线索快捷功能。
Oh,
可以在
finally!
会客室
Oh,
界面一键快速潜入线索
finally! I don't need to
方
click
便管理
7
员更
times.
快开启情报交流。那对于自有的重复线索，也可以在赠与界面啊一键送给好友，不再需要逐个点击了。另外啊，我们也调整了干员送礼的功能。那现在啊，即使是干员已经达到满信赖度，管理员依然可以继续赠送礼物与干员互动。那这个调整啊，也是方便管理员持续完成送礼相关的日常任务，也不会因为信赖度已满而中断了。那时刻章展示界面啊，同样进行了优化。过去啊，管理员在欣赏已获得的成果， 或者是对时刻章进行展示选择时呢，
I'm kind of unlucky in this game. I don't even have Ivan, Rosie, Camille, and might not get. You are so unlucky. By the way, there is no C in this in this patch. It's Typhoeus, apparently a reconvener from Endfield. She does look kind of crazy though, I'm gonna say. I do enjoy the playstyle that he showed for her. I'm gonna pull for her. But there is no C, so you have time to save if you don't want
养成方面，我们新增了培养总览功能，管理员在这。
Oh, finally. Freaking finally, they added this. I feel like all games should start with this feature. Like, it's just such an important thing.
查看干员与武器培养至不同预设等级时呢，所需。
But if you don't want Typhoeus, you have like 42 days to save for your whatchamacallit for your C. So.
也能够提前查阅。值得一提的是啊，即将推出的前瞻干员与武器，同样能在这里提前查看武器词条与完美适配机制，预览其培养。
Okay, this is cool. This is cool and much needed, by the way.
一来啊，如果已经有心仪的干员，就可以提前规划资源。
Look at this. 861 tickets. Fake Endfield player.
那这样一来啊，如果已经有心仪的干员，就可以提前规划资源。
They are not using their stamina.
做好准备了。在集成工业系统方面，在野外工业模式中呢，将支持连续放置功能。放置工业设备、装饰物时呢，管理员现在可以。
Okay, I got scared for a second thinking it's an update to the AC. I really didn't want to. After spending hours setting the new AC for freaking cooling, I did not want to just have tear everything down and rebuild it.
管理员的野外建设体验呢，会更加流畅。
Yeah, cool.
另一项更新来自蓝图系
统。Blueprint.
此前不少管理员在保存蓝图时呢，遇到过设备数量超过上限的提示。
Yeah. Do you know how annoying that is?
那只能不停的重复框选，反复尝试。在这次更新后啊，在框选蓝图的过程中，如果超过了蓝图设备数量上限，将可以看到实时框选的设备数量与蓝图上限数量。大家只需要根据提示操作调整，就能够更高效的完成蓝图创建。最后啊，在战斗方面，战争回闪的关卡选择功能呢进行了优化。此前啊，大家进入难度选择界面后啊，如果想要切换关卡，需要先返回活动关卡选择界面。而在之后的更新中啊，大家可以直接在难度选择界面中呢切换关卡了。另外，这次更新后啊，通关战争回响与隐托分杯的关卡返回选关界面时呢，也将不再需要加载了。
Okay.
除此以外，部分副本的结算界面将新增挑战计时显示。这样一来啊，管理员们就可以更加专注地完成挑战，不用分神于时间。而在战斗结束后啊，也能第一时间看到自己的挑战用时。
I mean, you will want to see the clear time. What the heck is that? You will want to see the freaking clear time. That's the point. So you know if you need to reset or not. Then now they just need. Do you think Tantang's signature is worth it? I didn't manage to get it if I only use the battle pass. I believe most of the signatures are kind of low value in freaking Endfield. I mean, if you have the extra pulls for it, you can go for it. They're pretty much free, right? But if you plan to go for C, you make sure that you have enough to guarantee her weapon. Besides Tantang, how are you supposed to get Tantang's signature now? It's not even in the shop, right? Just so you know, the only rerun that we are getting is Ivan's. So how do you use Tantang's signature? I will say it's not bad to raise the battle pass weapons. They are all pretty much slightly weaker versions of premium weapons, so you cannot go wrong with them. Now they just need to add leveling multiple skill levels at once. Same with NT. Yep. Well, the optimizations were kind of whatever. The biggest one really for regular people. I mean, I do like this blueprint change, but for regular people, the biggest one is just the whatchamacallit, the character bit.
介绍完本次雪松幽梦版本的内容啊，也让我们把目光放到更远的未来，一睹后续版本的内容吧。此前与阿莱克琉斯一战啊，让管理员的身体留下了尚未痊愈的伤势。在未来故事中啊
，Okay, so If you are planning to go for C, it looks like she's gonna be in the very next patch after this one. So start saving. I'm sorry, but Typhoeus looks too good, so I'm probably gonna pull for her. But you know. Oh, and if you want actual clear numbers, the difference between her battle pass weapon and her signature is of about 10%. So I don't know, is that big? Like in Endfield, in Wuthering Waves, that will be nothing. Like that will be literally no difference at all. It's just, you know. But in Endfield, the difference between battle pass weapons and signatures tends to be low to begin with. Personally, unless I really, you know, I really have the extra currency on hand and I don't have something to do with her, I will not go out of my way to go for her signature. I will just stick with her battle pass.
代理人4的邀请，管理员将前往他的居所静养。
I thought you'd get lost, but you made it here pretty quickly.
穿过北部禁区边缘的小径，一副自天际垂落。
We are still in Wuling. We are still in Wuling. We can never escape this place. We are still in Wuling.
在眼前展开。
They need to add a completely different landscape in the ice region to help us get some break from
群山之
Wuling.
间，敌将号竟高悬在山巅。那前方不远处啊，一座名为圆圆庄的客栈，正静静地等待着管理员。秋日生机下，云烟交织的水墨天地间，不妨暂时放下一切，享受这片世外之境。然而啊，这幅画卷中似乎
Okay, husband lovers, this is your patch.
他与管理员似乎早已相识。
And I also have quite a few experiences that I wish to share with you.
Everyone knows the endmin. We did not encounter somebody that did not know the endmin.
那他为何出现在这儿？
Well,
这幅画
playable.
卷又究竟隐藏着怎样的秘密呢？
This guy is third wheeling us. Like we have a great time with
他为
C,
何
and
出
then
现
this
在
guy
这儿
shows
这
up.
幅画卷
Catch the memo.
又究竟隐藏着怎样的秘密呢？那答案就留待各位管理员在未来版本中亲自揭晓了。除了正在筹备的新剧情，那更多的玩法内容、
Gameplay
现有系统
features,
的优化、
optimizations, and
也正在紧
expansion.
锣密鼓的筹备之中。像原型版本中，我们在武林决战篇迎来了故事的高潮。那这片经历战火的大地啊，接下来终于可以暂别硝烟。但和平降临之后啊，仍有许多人与事值得被记录。而在下一场
You planning to get C if I can?
很
Yes.
重要的邀约需要管理员亲赴。在紧张的大战结束后，我们
I'm gonna hope that here is my hope. I hope that I'm gonna be able to get both Typhoeus and C, because Typhoeus is the only character in the next patch, right? So one character in 42 days, and then C is gonna be the only character that I'm pulling the patch after. I don't plan to go for the guy. So I should be able to have enough currency unless I get giga shafted. And I already paid the piper in Wuthering Waves, okay? So they owe me some luck
要
now.
让节奏稍稍慢下来，以一片更舒缓、更富有生活气息的天地为武林暂时画上句点。如走入烽红如火的水墨画卷里，暂歇脚步；驻足圆圆庄，感受客人与帮佣往来的烟火气息；或是放眼群山，眺望墨色长耳兽与羽兽悠然穿行林间。当这段旅程画上句点后，我们也将再次整理行装，奔赴更加广阔的远方。与此同时啊，在现有的种植玩法基础上，我们将加入全新的牧场玩法。
Ranch
管理
game.
员可以
Oh my
升级牧场
god! This is so cool. I've wanted something like this from the very first. Oh my. When I saw the freaking. Bro. This is a Subraiser. I'm sorry I did not answer until now. I'm literally just, you know. I'm working on one monitor right now. The second monitor that I have just burned up or something. I have no clue what happened with it. So I don't really see the messages.
区域实现自动化的种植与养殖，稳定的产出。
Oh my range system. Do you know, this is just perfect. Too bad that it's coming in future versions, but it's perfect. Yes. Oh.
作物、肉类、
Did they tell she's element? No. I'm gonna assume that it... I mean, she's either gonna be lining or nature, just by the looks of it, right? She's probably gonna work with Fangi. Maybe she's gonna be a replacement for Perlica. Again, no leaks, no nothing. I'm just assuming, based on her, the way she looks.
蛋类、乳制品等各类资源，并且之后大家可以在种植区也可以切换到俯瞰模式了。希望这个改动可以让大家的种植体验更加流畅。
big changes to
也
farming.
能够运用到全新的玩法。
And you are gonna have ranches now. You're gonna be able to build ranches now.
一同迎接络绎不绝的时刻。
And freaking food minigame. These are fire. These are fire. The upcoming patch kind of C is gonna assist. The upcoming patch is kind of a filler, but can we talk about, bro? If you wanted us to do stuff like this, how about you don't introduce Endmin like some kind of legendary figure, the CEO of Endfield, the biggest corporation on Talos 2, hero of war and all of that, and then you have this guy run a restaurant running around serving salads. How about from the very beginning, how about we start from the beginning, like an aspiring company, that starts growing, not just from the very top and then we go to the bottom.
管理员一定能够快速找到经营的诀窍，将原装打理的。
I still can't get over that old lady making us wash her cows.
在已有的玩法方面，我们也会继续进行拓展。 在后续版本，我们将会上线全新的百趣演武活动。这个活动呢，沿用了选剑演武的抽牌加战斗机制，但管理员可以连续战斗2轮，最终统计总奖励。
So what is this another way to get bills or stuff like that?
百趣演武呢，还取消了爆牌清零奖励的设计。那这就意味着管理员
We can't have unlimited stamina, but we have time to serve food. The restaurant must grow.
抽出点数越高，关卡难度越大。 奖励就越丰厚。此外如果牌型凑成了对着、顺着等好运组合，那还会带来奖励升级。但是高收益
Endmin is the all-around boss, but everyone is bossing us. Perlica is more the CEO than we are.
风险，敌方的争议呢也会相应提升，因此需要管理员还是要谨慎选择，小心应对哦。
We are like that unpaid intern that everyone is just dumping their work on.
危机合约也将开启第2期测试。
A new contingency contract, okay? The second test, second season.
收到的反馈，对任务指标导入、指标选取的部分体验进行了优化，比如管理员可以一次性勾选多个词条任务等等。当然，除了优化，本次合约也加入了全新的敌人与词条。 希望能为管理员带来更多策略组合与挑战。第1期危机合约得到了许多管理。
So they know that the current patch is full filler, and they are like, "Hang on, look what we are cooking right now. Just wait, your dinner is gonna be served, but you are gonna have to wait this next patch with only one operator if you want to get to the dessert."
的认可和喜爱，这让我们备受鼓舞。
And that's like both, like they are bringing a husbando character, they are bringing C, which was anticipated by people for like so many patches, it's like.
还请大家多多期待新一期危机合约。在系统体验方面，我们也准备了一系列优化内容。在节目的开始我们也提到了，将在后续版本。
It's Endmin's fault for losing their memory. In my mind's lore, it's like Perlica just tries to take over Endfield. Because at the end of the day, it does not take much. Like, the Endmin is prone to losing their memory. You will think that at some point they will go like, wait a second, how about I make a capsule, like, where I store my memories, my experiences, so my future me, after loses their memory, gets a fast track to just getting everything, up to date. You will think that he will have something like that as contingency plan, contingency contract. Or that whenever we are trying to ask them about our memory, they're like, don't you worry. They're getting all melancholical. They evade the subject. Like, how was I in the past? What I was doing? And they, oh, don't you worry. I'm sorry that you forgot about me. How about you go and wash some cows? I'm like, brother, what? Can you at least give me some clues? What? Are they hiding something from me? Is there any reason why they're always so vague when I ask about my memories?
中新增装备配装方案组功能，方便管理员 在装备界面啊快速切换不同的配装。
Okay, this is another feature that I was desperate needed. I mean, it was needed starting with Arcane because she uses different sets, but I'm glad that they are starting already to work
我
on
们也
that.
注意到先前的装备精锻界面无法直接制造所需装备，需要反复切换界面。为此啊，我们新增了待制造分区功能，
Okay,
直接
cool.
筛选出可用于精锻对应属性的装备。让大家可以在精锻时呢，能够按照所选的装备制造工艺，直接消耗所需的元件和调度券制作装备，不需要再反复跳转操作了。未来啊，我们也会继续调整和优化各类体验，让大家的游玩体验更加顺畅。也希望能为管理员们带去塔维尔值得停留的每一
Okay,
天。
so literally everything worked is in the next patch, not in the next well, in the next patch. The upcoming one is kind of whatever.
让我们有勇气不断向前。而每一条建议，每一次反馈，
Is he just gonna yap about how they are gonna keep improving? Do I really need to hear 5 minutes of yapping about? Brother, I understand. You listen to feedback, okay? You don't need to repeat it in every single live stream. I want to hear her talk again. I absolutely love her voice.
You deserve a snack for that!
So apparently this is a costume. I don't think it's a costume. I think
Know it doesn't matter if the path turned out to be a trap. Amma is always with me.
I don't know who she reminds me of. Her voice.
Everything is a gift from Sami. Feeling the flow? Good. Dags att välja vårt byte.
Oh yeah. I don't know what language is this, but
Dags att välja vårt byte.
oh yeah. Okay. It sounds good.
Ni borde frukta mig.
Look, it's Nordic. That's Nordic accent like Sigrica. Yeah, I'm thinking Norway or stuff like that, but I can't really put my hand on it. Finnish. I don't know. I do know that it sounds good. I'm a sucker for a freaking accent. I don't know why they're trying to get rid of them in other games. Like in Genshin, none of the characters have accents. In Wuthering Waves, they have like one character with accent per patch, and that's it, you know? Just add more. It gives life to the game. Stop hiring only EN voice actors. Hire based on the region. So you can enjoy different accents, and stuff like that. Give more life to the game. Well, I'm saying this and probably some voice actors are gonna gang on me. Okay. Oh, you should fear me. Oh, yes. I'm gonna keep it back with you. I'm pulling for her just because of her accent. Like, everything else is cool and all, but her accent just does something for me. Anyway, so we are getting the best partner probably for Arcane. Who knows? Arcane can also be used as a DPS, so having her on team with whatchamacallit, with Typhoeus, or was that her name? Typhoeus is. Oh, we are petting her. Another reason to pull for her. We're giving head pats. Pernica got tired of previous enemies bossing her around, so she knocked him down. That's why he lost their memory. True. That's the true lore. I mean, just think about it. We see Perlica. She does not age. She doesn't age. We saw Perlica's memory in enemy's memory, and she looked the same a dozen of years ago. Is she first before C on the banner? Yes. So version 1.5 is gonna have a single character, Typhoeus, and then in version 1.6 they are gonna have C, probably in phase 1, and then in phase 2 they are gonna have the guy, the cavalry guy. So if you pull on C's banner, there is a chance for you to get Typhoeus. And this goes back to my argument about the freaking rerun banner. Like the fact that you only can get Ivan from here is so bad. Like you get 2 extra free multis, right, from this banner. But in my opinion, that's not enough to compensate for losing the chance to get previous premium characters. Like it's just for some reason they are afraid to go harder on the rerun banners. It's not like people are gonna pull all their characters without giving them some incentives, some real incentives. So anyway, we are getting her. She consumes nature applications. There are 2 different teams that you can run with her. You can go for the full pay to win team with Ardelia and Arcane and Lino. Bro, get rid of the subtitles now. And Lino, this is full. I mean, Ardelia is free. And you can replace, they showed the freaking AoE team. This is more geared towards single target. But look, the AoE team, the only difference is they add Gilberta. Like, Gilberta is the AoE team. So you can replace Ardelia with Gilberta here and you get the exact same thing. Lino is a healer. So, frankly, you just replace Ardelia with Gilberta and you have the exact same team, you know? So just think of this as the premium team with Lino, Ardelia, or Gilberta, depending on single target or multi-target, Arcane, and Typhoeus herself. And this is the F2P version with Typhoeus, Fluorite, Xai, and either Gilberta or Ardelia. So 2 different teams that you can use. This rerun banner is a downgrade from last time. They should have put... Yeah, just think about it. Last time you could get limited while building PT towards 120, and when you reach 120, you could have just pulled the character that you were missing. So you could have gotten 2 limited characters at once. Yes, you had a chance to lose to... you had a bigger chance to lose to a standard character, but still. It looks like they're still trying to figure out how to do the rerun banners to at the same time make the players happy and get some cash on the side. This guy had potential, or well, this girl had potential. People apparently are saying that this is a costume. It does not look like a costume to me. I don't know. It looks like some kind of different species, but she has some potential, especially with Ivan. Ivan's ultimate kind of sucks, makes her stationary and stuff, and this one can make sure that you get some defense in. Unfortunately, in terms of defense and survivability, you will look at something like Ardelia, who can at the same time heal you and buff you. Apparently, she also can buff you, but it's an RNG. There is only a chance for this to happen. And even if it's a high chance, let's say it's a 80% chance for it to happen, it's still not something that you will want to gamble on, getting buffs for your characters. So, yeah, I mean, it's given for free at max dupe and max weapon. So it's expected to not be like that crazy. I'm looking for her weapon. So we are getting her weapon max duped. So is that thing going to be useful for other characters? Maybe for Amber, if anything, but Amber... Does Amber use a spear or whatever is that? I don't know. The gameplay, exploration of a lost city, I mean, cool. Some shooter, which, I mean, you are going to do it once and going to be done with it. I'm looking more I'm looking towards the parkour more than anything else. Web event, who cares? Some gear stuff, who cares, since they added the option to get different gear components. Some new stuff, new cosmetics. I like the freaking Ama's Tender Love thing, and also apparently some dances for characters. Cute. Oh, they give it to Ivan because she's being rerun. Okay. And yeah, just the banners, story quest for her. Really, everything is in the next patch. Everything is in the patch that comes after. This is the only quality of life that's truly worth anything. But then the next patch 1.6 drops, and we are gonna have we have C, we have new map, probably multiple maps, but C more importantly. Who is probably going to be Lightning or Nature? I'm going to call it now. I mean, they might just surprise me and make her physical or some stuff. She's not hit in any case. I don't think so. She does not really match the aesthetic. And we are gonna get ranch system. Like, this is gonna be so freaking cool to have like a zoo in your. The more maps they're gonna add, the more creatures, pets we are gonna be able to place. We're gonna have a full-blown on zoo, and this feature can be expanded, like and semi-base or stuff like that. I'm kind of worried about the lag, but you know what? It's a small price to pay. Being able to place farming plots from air, that's also very cool. And dinner dash and contingency contract. Yeah, for some reason they managed to bring more hype to version 1.6 than 1.5, but you know what? They do their thing, you know? They want to make sure that people are not going to be bored by a filler patch, so they want to release some hype news to look forward to, and they kind of succeeded. Anyway, pretty good overall live stream. I like the new character. The events and the other stuff are kind of whatever, but see in 1.6 and the more stuff there. And we get some exploration in Winter Wonderland, aka Wuling, aka China. So let's see how that goes. Anyway, thank you all for watching. I am kind of starving right now, so I'm just gonna go and get some food tomorrow, or actually, well, later today. Is there anything that I can? I mean, the event in Wuthering Waves is released. Is it released today or is it tomorrow? I don't know. I'll have to see what is the plan. Some of you like mentioned the new gacha yesterday. Maybe I'm gonna check that one out. I don't really remember the name. I'll have to check it again. I'm gonna have to go back in the VOD to see it. But anyway. Thank you all for watching. Until next time, have a wonderful day. Good luck with your pulls, or not, just good luck with your saving. I know many people are skipping Xingqiao for Shin, even though Xingqiao turned out to be as strong as freaking Hyuki out of all things. And many are probably gonna skip Typhoeus for freaking C, which, I mean, understandable. You can also get both of them at the same time. That's the true way. Anyway, bye for now.